Men, I need you to pay attention to what I'm about to say, because it's something I've seen destroy the confidence and energy of too many men over the last 25 years. You may have felt it yourself. Your mornings aren't as sharp, your muscles don't respond like they used to, your desire isn't as strong, and your mood has shifted from driven and focused to tired and indifferent. You might tell yourself it's just part of getting older, but I'm here to tell you that's only half the truth. Yes, certain changes happen with age, but what you're feeling isn't inevitable decline, it's the result of your body losing 3 critical elements it needs to function like a man at full power. The worst part? Most men never get told how to fix it without relying on pills, injections, or endless doctor visits. That ends today. Over decades of treating men in their 50s, 60s, and 70s, I've seen remarkable transformations when these missing pieces are restored. And the most powerful part? It can be done naturally, without side effects, without the risks of synthetic hormones, and without draining your wallet on supplements you don't need. The problem is, most of the advice out there is vague: eat better, sleep more, exercise regularly, which is as useful as telling someone to just be healthy. It's not actionable, and it doesn't address the real underlying issues. So I'm going to give you specifics. Exact steps. Precise foods. Measurable actions. Think of this as a prescription for reclaiming your energy, testosterone, blood flow, and confidence, without a doctor's note. The first thing I need you to understand is that what most men interpret as low testosterone is often something else entirely. Yes, testosterone can decline with age, but a major part of feeling like a man is driven by blood flow, not just hormones. And the key to better blood flow lies in a molecule called nitric oxide. Your body uses nitric oxide to relax and widen blood vessels, allowing oxygen-rich blood to flood your muscles, brain, and intimate areas. Without it, you feel sluggish, your stamina disappears, and performance, whether in the gym or the bedroom, becomes unreliable. After the age of 40, nitric oxide production can drop by more than half. That's a huge problem, because even if your testosterone levels are fine, poor circulation will rob you of your strength and drive. To fix this, I tell my patients to start their mornings with what I call a nitric oxide surge. Within 10 minutes of waking up, before coffee, before breakfast, perform a simple 2-minute movement circuit. 10 squats, 10 arm raises, 10 overhead presses, and 10 cross-body arm swings. Repeat 3 times. This isn't about burning calories, it's about triggering nitric oxide release from the lining of your blood vessels. University of Texas studies show that these short bursts of movement can improve circulation for hours afterward. I've had men in their late 60s come back and tell me that after just a week of doing this every morning, they felt more awake, more alert. This combination improves blood flow naturally, without stimulants or medication. Many of my patients start noticing improved stamina, both physical and intimate, within 2 to 3 weeks of making this a daily habit. And unlike a quick caffeine rush, better circulation has lasting effects on your overall health. But blood flow is only one piece of the puzzle. The second, and arguably more overlooked, factor in feeling like a man again is deep, restorative sleep. Your body makes its largest surge of testosterone between 2 and 4 in the morning, but only if you're in uninterrupted deep sleep. If you're tossing and turning, waking up to use the bathroom, or sleeping in a room that's too warm or too bright, you're robbing yourself of the very hormones you're trying to boost. This isn't just about feeling rested, it's about giving your body the hormonal signal to repair muscle, regulate mood, and restore sexual desire. I've developed what I call a night restoration protocol for my patients. 2 hours before bed, cut off all exposure to blue light by either wearing blue light blocking glasses or switching your devices to night mode. Blue light from screens suppresses melatonin, the hormone that signals your brain it's time to sleep. No caffeine after 2 in the afternoon, and no alcohol within 3 hours of bedtime, because both disrupt deep sleep stages even if you fall asleep quickly. About 30 minutes before bed, take 200 to 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate. This specific form of... I had one patient, a 58-year-old executive, who thought his fatigue and low libido were just part of aging. But after implementing these changes, he called me 3 weeks later and said, "Doc, I wake up before my alarm now, and my wife says I've got my spark back." The truth is, most men sabotage their own testosterone every single night without realizing it. Fixing your sleep is the fastest way to reclaim your hormonal edge without taking a single pill. The third piece of this equation is making sure your body has the raw materials it needs to produce testosterone and maintain muscle. You can't build a house without bricks, and you can't make testosterone without specific nutrients. The three I see most deficient in older men are zinc, vitamin D, and healthy fats. Zinc is essential for testosterone production and sperm health, but it's stripped from most processed foods, and modern farming has left our soil depleted. Vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin, is actually more like a hormone in the way it functions, regulating testosterone and immune health. And healthy fats, especially from natural sources, are the building blocks for every sex hormone in your body. This is why I recommend what I call the testosterone fuel plate for breakfast. 3 whole pasture-raised eggs cooked in grass-fed butter give you high-quality protein, cholesterol, and essential fats. Half an avocado adds monounsaturated fats that support hormone synthesis. 1 cup of sautéed spinach or arugula boosts nitric oxide for better circulation. 10 to 15 almonds or walnuts provide omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids for hormonal balance. And once or twice a week, 2 ounces of grass-fed beef or lamb liver deliver highly There's research to back this up. A 2011 study at Wayne State University found that men with adequate vitamin D levels had 25% higher testosterone than those who were deficient. Other studies show that zinc supplementation in deficient men can nearly double testosterone levels in just a few months. When you combine these nutrients with proper sleep and circulation, you create the perfect internal environment for your body to operate like it did years ago. The beauty of this approach is how quickly it works when you commit to it. Blood flow improvements can be felt in days, hormonal changes from better sleep in a couple of weeks, and muscle and energy benefits from improved nutrition within a month. I've seen men in their 70s who thought their best days were behind them come back stronger, leaner, and more confident than they'd been in decades, simply by restoring what their bodies had been missing. And I want to make this clear, you don't need to implement all of this at once. Start with one change. If mornings are your struggle, begin with the nitric oxide surge. If you wake up feeling tired, fix your sleep. If your diet is the weak link, start with the fuel plate. Layer them in over time, and you'll feel the effects compound. Within weeks, you'll notice more strength in your grip, more clarity in your mind, more drive in your action. I'm not giving you theory. These are the same strategies I use with my patients in real clinical practice. They work because they target the root causes of male decline, poor circulation, broken sleep, and missing building blocks for hormones. And they're sustainable because they fit into your daily life without requiring expensive therapies or complicated programs. So here's what I want you to do next. Choose one of these actions and commit to it for the next 7 days. Just one. Once it's locked in as a habit, add the second, then the third. Don't overthink it. Don't wait for the perfect time. Your body is ready to respond right now. Every day you delay, you're leaving energy, strength, and confidence on the table. If you found value in what I've shared today, I encourage you to subscribe to Senior Wellness Journey, where we cut through the noise and give men over 50 the tools they need to live strong, vital, and independent lives. This is Dr. Samuel Boyd, reminding you that your age does not define your masculinity, your habits do. Start building the right ones today, and watch how quickly you start to feel like a man again.